Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, this is Singletary. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
The 2nd down run by Singletary. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Go! Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they had that one contained right at the line. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. On is Cade York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The drive will start out with a first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Able to get it to Singletary. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 now. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now.
Complete to Hyatt. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set.
Here's a throw. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready? Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here we go, set! Ready!
Running back sent in motion.
Ready?
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Giants football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set! Ready?
Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Finds Hyatt. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Ready? Cowboy 80!
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's into the hands of Singletary. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants hold a slim 2-point lead early. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing now, Daniels. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in by Wangu. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So the Commanders sending out Katie York for the try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Groupie sends it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dory Jackson now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start the drive with Singletary. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Handoff running left. Here's Singletary. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. He finds Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Pass play now. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Gano for the PAT. And the kick is good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
On the ready.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 34. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Commanders looking for a score before halftime. It's dime defense from the G-men. 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run for this, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Down the left sideline he goes. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders make it 17-all. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And a man is there to knock that away.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find it.
Defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 3.
the give. Here's Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Robinson up the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On fourth down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. This one from 47 yards away. Groupie sends it through. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
Slot man motioned over. Now Daniels off the play action. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1. Play fake here. Daniels. He fires one deep down the right sideline.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
Warriors, 70. Go.
Here's Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
He'll throw it. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give to Singletary from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18, take over.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Warriors 70, go!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Let's go! Go!
Into the hands of Neighbors. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to Johnson. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This is complete to Neighbors. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give it to him again, and he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Got to figure out this third down here.
Go! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! 19 tight! 19 tight!
They're going play action. Wangu on the catch.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go! Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. This finds Singletary. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They give up the gut to Singletary. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Gets this to Slayton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Neighbors with the catch. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Get it!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Let's go.
This set it down starts with an option right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now Daniels off the play action. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready? Ready?
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's caught at the 4. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Complete to Hyatt. Free inside the 30. To the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Has the New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Handoff now from the gun. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Play fake here, Daniels. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Bobby Okereke. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Hey.
Daniels coming back after that pick. This is complete to Patrick. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Vacates quickly left side. Catch made over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easually found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Daniels throwing on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds Hyatt. Continuing to move past the 45. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hyatt with the grab. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're now set for first and 10. He's going to throw this one. And that one's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash, Bronco. Go.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Gets to space right side. He's inside the 10. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by a touchdown. First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Goal to go, it's a pass play. On the move, headed right. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants find a way to tie it late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. And that throw just too high for him.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And he moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. Still one more in their pocket to use.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And a timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left. And a possible game winner upcoming. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Every eye in this place now staring directly at Cade York. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. That one is good. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from New York.